So why initially did you start gambling on such a such a level?
Right. Well, again, it is literally everyone's journey is unique. Me, I didn't know I had a compulsive nature for many
Mm,
years. Um, I can trace back, uh, looking back, and they say that reflection or hindsight is a wonderful thing. Looking back to, I'm going back to 1966 now.
right.
I saw, the kind of prefab amusement arcades, single story things with lots of slot machines and
Yeah,
deck.
yeah.
Yep. I saw one of those in a place called Barmouth in North Wales. And it was the flashing lights. I wouldn't say it hypnotized me, but I wanted to go in. I wanted to go in. I wasn't able to for reasons that would bore you.
Mm,
Um, and many years passed where I never came into contact with gambling. In fact, I had a father who uh, gambled on horses and greyhounds, and I kind of like looked down at him. Uh,
right. Okay.
I didn't. I would say about 1985, 1986. I was in a working at a railway depot. It had a mess, what we call a mess room. In other words, where they go and eat their sandwiches, have cups of tea, and
Yeah, yeah.
relax. Waiting room, and it had a. I think they now call them fobbed, fixed off betting terminals. They used to be called one armed bandits, fruit machines. You know the names.
Yeah.
Used to play it on night shift when it was really quiet. There were no things to be dealt with, and if I was needed, I had a timekeeper in the office, and he would come and fetch me. But it gradually took hold. Um, I won't say how much I put into the machine. Um, for me, I carried on paying the mortgage, or we carried on paying the mortgage, etc., etc. Um, that all disappeared when in the late 90s, mid 90s, I took early retirement
Mm,
and went off to university. Well, I went to St Martin's, which is now University of Cumbria, and trained as a teacher. Uh, I didn't get into gambling even then.
okay.
So I had a compulsive. I mean, put it this way. I'll stop on this. This sums me up. If I stopped smoking in 1983, I smoked 60 numbers, 60 King Super Kings, the long ones, a day,
Mm,
and I
okay.
didn't smoke at home. I
Okay.
go out for a pint. I won't have one. Like any good old student, I'd have five.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. But it's a compulsive nature. Give me a packet of biscuits, and
Yeah.
I'll just have one more. Just so, and that's exactly what gambling
So
was like.
what? So once you start gambling, even if it's over a short period of time, you can't. You have to
Stop.
gamble a
Yeah,
lot, basically.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And you begin to get paranoid. Just when you get down to your last pound,
Mm,
you might think, okay, perhaps I'll stop, and then it'll give you a reasonable win. It might give you
mm,
£5. I don't know, and then you carry on because I couldn't stop.